In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, peace be upon you. Today marks the beginning of a profound new journey, the End of Time series. We are diving deep into the sign of the hour, from the rise of the monumental skyscraper to the complex trial that surround us. We will explore the chilling account of Dajjal and mysterious Ibn Sayyad, witnessing how the world today mirrored the exact prophecy of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Seeing these truths unfold is strengthening our faith, yet it also carrying heavy weight. I must be honest with you, as this series unfolds, the lightheartedness may fade. You might find your heart tightening with apprehension. You may even begin to question if you too have unknowingly fallen victim to the very trial we discuss. I speak from experience while researching and preparing these episodes. My own smile vanished, replaced by a deep sense of unease. I realized how vulnerable we truly are. One of the most terrifying aspects of this upcoming tribulation is their subtlety. The prophetic tradition describes trials that are. One of the trial will be deaf and blind, striking without warning or reason. A person might think they are immune, deciding to merely take a look out of curiosity, only to be instantly consumed by fitna. Brace yourselves, we are entering a territory where every chapter will pull back the curtain on a world we thought we understood. While this concept of the end of the days existing in every culture and creed, the specific warning we will uncover are uniquely sobering. We are embarking on a path of awakening. Are you ready to see the world for what it truly is? The end of the world is no longer just a distant theological concept. It is becoming a visible reality through the lens of science and nature. As we continue this series, we see that the physical world is echoing the spiritual warning we received. The world is accelerating toward its conclusion. We see it in the frantic pace of the melting Arctic and collapsing ice sheet of Antarctica and Greenland. Each year, global temperatures shatter previous records, bring irregular rains and grueling droughts. These are not just weather patterns, they are the rhythmic track of a clock counting down to the final hour. Science warns us that the end could come from something as small as virus. History gave us a terrifying blueprint. The Black Death, 1347. The Yersinia pestis bacterium decimated half of the global population in just 4 years. It was horrific death. Fever, dry tongue, racing heart, and painful swollen lumps. The victim body would twitch even after death, a sight so haunting it gave birth to the modern concept of zombie. In 2014, scientists revived a virus that had been frozen for 13,000 years. As this ice melts, these ancient prehistoric threats are waking up, and we have no immunity against them. Beyond our atmosphere, the Earth sits in a cosmic shooting gallery. While we are hit daily by debris the size of a grain of rice, history reminds us that the big one is a matter of when, not if. 66 million years ago, an asteroid larger than Mount Everest slammed into the Earth. It created a 200-kilometer wide crater and instantly ended the 165 million years range of the dinosaurs. For them, the single day was the absolute end of the world. Even we escaped the fire of asteroids or the plague of viruses, the universe itself in a state of flux. It is constantly expanding, moving toward the destiny that scientists call heat death or the Big Rip. Whether through the melting ice, the awakening of ancient plagues, or mountain falling from the sky, the message is clear. The stability we see around us is an illusion. The world is fragile, and the signs are everywhere for those who choose to see. The world is heading toward an unavoidable end. Whether you look through the lens of a telescope or the verses of Quran, the conclusion is the same. The clock is ticking. Science tells us our universe is continuously expanding. Every star and galaxy is drifting apart. This is exactly what Allah tells us in Surah Al-Dhariyat. We have constructed the universe with power, and indeed we are the expander. But what happened if this expansion never stopped? Scientists suggest two terrifying possibilities. First, the cold death, where stars drift so far apart they cool down and vanish into total darkness, or the Big Rip, where the universe expands like a balloon, begin inflated past its limit until poof, everything is torn apart. In Islam, this day is so signifying that it is mentioned on almost every page of the Quran. I discovered that Allah has given this day at least 17 different names, each described a different layer of its intensity. As-Sa'a mean the hour where everything is destroyed. Yawmuddin, the day of justice, where every debit is settled. Yawm al-Hasra, the day of regret for those who turned away. Yawm al-Jama', the day of gathering for every creature that ever lived. Yawm al-Waqi'ah, the inevitable calamity. Al-Haqqa, the undeniable reality. Al-Qari'ah, the rattling one that makes the mountain tremble. But the most famous name is Yawm al-Qiyamah. The word Qiyamah means to stand up. It is the day when after total destruction, a new chapter begins and every soul stands before its Lord. For the centuries, the same question has echoed in human hearts. When will it happen? The truth is, this is secret kept only by Allah. Not a scientist, not a philosopher, not even angels knows the date. When the angel Jibreel came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, in the form of a man with white cloth and black hair, he asked, "When is the hour?" Our Prophet replied, "The one beginning questioned knows no more than the questioner." There are 5 things only Allah knows: what is in the womb, what will happen tomorrow, when the rain will fall, where a person will die, and exactly when the day of judgment will begin. If we don't know the time, why study the signs? Jibreel asked for them so that we would have a reminder. These signs are not here to make us live in fear. They are here to make us live with the caution. They teach us to value our time, to prepare for the death, and to recognize their trial so we can choose a different path. They remind us that this world is not a destination. It is only the rest. But as we begin looking at the signs, there is one very important thing you must understand. As we move forward, there is one absolute principle we must follow. To understand the sign of the hour, we must only take our knowledge from 3 sources: the Holy Quran, the authentic Hadith, and the traditions of companions. Why is this so critical? Because today, many people take a single sign and build a massive personal narrative around it. This is not just wrong, it is dangerous. In 12th century, when the Mongols swept out of the east, it was so terrifying and the language so strange that the people panicked. Even some of the scholars of that time claimed they must be Gog and Magog, because the Hadith says no power can defeat Gog and Magog. The people of Baghdad lost all courage. They stopped resisting. For 5 days, the Mongol committed a massacre so brutal that the Tigris River turned red with the blood and then black with ink. Even European writers like Matthew Paris wrote that these were impure beings unleashed by the god, but they were wrong. The Mongol were humans and they were eventually defeated. That wrong interpretation cost millions of lives. We see the same mistake today. Some say that Dajjal is just a system, ignoring the hadiths that describe his physical body. Some claim Gog and Magog are the internet or satellites, ignoring traditions that described even the detail of their ears and their nature. Some say the sunrise from the west is just knowledge shifting to Western countries, even though the hadiths explicitly describe the physical change in the horizon. When Imam Shafi was asked for his personal opinion after he had already shared a hadith, he said angrily, "Do you see a priest's sash on me? I am telling you what the Prophet said, and you ask for my opinion." Our rule is simple. If there is a clear verse or hadith, our personal opinion do not matter. The second thing to remember is that not every sign has to happen in our specific lifetime. There is an old poem that says, "A time came that make me cry. But when the harsher time followed, I began to miss the time that first made me weep. While it is true we are living in the end time, and as Quran says in Surah Al-Ma'arij, the day is much closer than people think. Many major signs are still came. For instance, the beast of the earth, mentioned in the Quran and described by Ali ibn Abi Talib, may Allah be pleased with him, has not yet appeared. We must remain patient, grounded in scriptures, and avoid the trap of trying to force every sign to fit today's news headlines. We are here to seek the truth, not to invent it. Thanks for your patience. If you are curious, stay tuned. We will meet here with next episode.